Henry Kissinger is dead. And in the coming days, you'll probably hear career politicians wax poetic about his diplomacy, about how he improved relationships with the USSR, negotiated the opening of China, put a period on American involvement in Vietnam. So let's get into some of the stuff that you won't hear them talk about. And let's start with Vietnam. As former President Richard Nixon's national security advisor, Kissinger expanded the Vietnam War to include neighboring Laos and Cambodia. He personally approved each of the 3,875 bombing raids in Cambodia in 1969 and 1970. According to the book, The Trial of Henry Kissinger, these bombings left approximately 600,000 Cambodian civilians and 350,000 Laotian civilians dead. When asked about it later in life, Kissinger said, quote, "I fail to see the moral issue." Kissinger's foreign policy in Cambodia made way for the genocidal Khmer Rouge regime, which left millions of Cambodians dead and increased the population of amputees in Laos due to unexploded US bombs that remained decades after the war ended. There's East Timor. Indonesian dictator Suharto invaded the country with the backing of Kissinger and the US. A declassified US State Department telegram quoted Kissinger as saying, quote, "It is important that whatever you do succeeds quickly." Suharto's takeover left 200,000 dead. Then, after a neo-fascist military junta overthrew democratically elected President Isabel Perón in Argentina in the late 1970s, Kissinger greenlit attacks on civilian leaders. A verbatim transcript of an October 1976 meeting between Kissinger and the Argentine foreign minister revealed this gem, quote, "We have followed events in Argentina closely. We wish the new government well. We wish it will succeed. We will do what we can to help it succeed." In what became known as Argentina's Dirty War, up to 30,000 students, labor leaders, and civilians disappeared, with at least 10,000 people having been killed. The same, more or less, would be replicated in neighboring Chile, leaving more than 3,000 disappeared or killed and thousands more imprisoned. But this is just a taste of Kissinger's career. We haven't fully talked about Chile, or Laos, or East Pakistan, or the Kurds in Iraq, or the destabilizing of Afghanistan, or so much more. While there is no final tally on his work, the nation conservatively estimated that Kissinger has been responsible for the deaths of 3 to 4 million people. Or to put that into American history terms for you, indirectly caused the same amount of deaths as 1,000 9/11s or 1,248 Pearl Harbor bombings. So yeah, R.I.P. Henry. What a shining example of American foreign policy you were.